What's up guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Hey, since Halloween is like right around the corner, it's literally in less than a week, I thought I would tell you guys my scary, not scary, but just like really embarrassing Halloween story and like a Halloween rant. But so anyways, this is why I don't like Halloween haunted houses in general. See, it has nothing to do with like the scare factor of it. Like I'll scream, yeah, but it probably looked hilarious. Like I will give it to you. Like it probably looked funny. I probably freaked out. Like obviously I freak out, but not like that. But like I'll scream and I'll jump. Like I will laugh at it. I think it's funny. It's not that I don't like it, it's that I don't mind it. So, but I have a very rational, very real fear of haunted houses and like just scare parks in general. So this year, in I think it's like 10 states, there have been killer clowns. Right? So there were a lot of clown sightings near me and like all that some people have been on edge about, and like at the very beginning too, like right when they were like really big and people were like they could kill us, that's when people were like, I don't want to mess with these clowns. And then it just kind of died down, and then my friend a couple days ago told me that she heard the clowns are planning to have their own kind of purge the night before Halloween. So like that is something that I just don't want to mess with. Like I don't want to know. See, okay, here's where it comes into play. Also like every year. So in haunted houses and like scare parks, right? You have people that dress up as clowns, you have people that dress up in like bloody stuff, and they have chainsaws, and then you have like the crazy people, and then you have all that. You have all of the normal haunted house characters. So this is my fear. My fear is that I will go into a haunted house, or I'll be walking around the park, and so the workers are not allowed to touch you and you're not allowed to touch them. Like, if you didn't know that, that's a rule. They can't touch you and you can touch them. That's why they come so close, but they never touch you. Like, that's what freaks me out, is that you could literally be like that far away from my nose. And you could make me feel so uncomfortable, but you're not doing anything wrong. But you don't know, like they come up this close to you, this close. Let's say that a guy came in and he got dressed in the bathroom, like as a clown or as a guy with a chainsaw or whatever, right? Let's say that happened. And then he was going around and he was actually taking people and he was actually like hurting them, and everybody was like, yo, like they would all think it's part of the act. That's what scares me. That is what legitimately scares me, is that you might not be a worker and you might be there to actually hurt me. Not like me specifically, but like I could be a victim. That's what frazzles me, is that that could happen and everybody would think that it's supposed to. And I know I cannot be the only person that has this fear of, you might not be a worker, you might be here to actually strangle me, or that chainsaw might be real and you might actually cut me to bits. You don't know who's actually out to hurt people, because that's like the theme of Halloween. It was like witches and magic and craziness and death and like that. That's what scares me. But so some Halloween stories. So I went to a haunted house last weekend, a couple days ago. Yeah, yeah, a couple days ago. So I live in Boston, and what we have in Boston is Witches Woods. But that's what we have. It has like the big one. That's like the big haunted house. So my friend works there, and she was getting ready at my house before she had to go over. But she left her makeup bag, and her makeup bag had her ID and like money and like all that kind of stuff. And so she texted me to bring it to her. I went in and I walked through the entrance. And right as I walked through the entrance and turned the corner, there was a clown and a guy with a chainsaw. And it caught me off guard because I didn't think they'd be like right there. I thought they'd just be like, you know, like chilling. No, they were right there. And so I'm like, whoa, ah. I did a little, and I got startled. And so then they were like, okay. So I text my friend, I'm like, hey, I'm here. I have your bag. So she comes out, I'm like, your friends just scared the living poop out of me. Like, I almost pissed myself. And so she was like, you'll be fine. She was like, just go out that way. And I was like, all right, thanks. So I'm walking out, and like, you know that feeling that you get when there's like someone watching you, or like there's just something behind you? So I like felt that, and I got like, you know? And I got nervous. I turned around, and there was a clown literally like this far away from my face. So I was like, so I turned around, and he's right there. I'm like, ah, and I just screamed. And this is like wicked embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. I just went like, ah, and I just like, I pissed. Not like dripping down your pants kind, but like enough where you're just like, I just pissed my pants. But like not where it would be like, oh my gosh, she pissed her pants. Like, you know, it was like that kind. But like I lost it, and I ran out. Go to the bathroom, and you know, like I take care of everything, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done with this. It's like, get my car and just go home. But like, so that was just like a really embarrassing Halloween story. And like I have so many more. Last year. So last year, my brother wanted to go up to, I think he had a Groupon, or he like won something, to go for like a free haunted hayride and paintball. So we had to go. So it was him and I think 4 of his friends, and then I was gonna bring one of my friends, and my friend bailed on me last minute. And so I was stuck going with my brother and his 4 friends, and they wanted to go through the maze. So we had to go through the maze, and so it started, I don't really remember how it started, but there was a clown, and the clown, so I was trying to like hide, I was being the girl, like I was hiding, I was like trying to like scoot my way through and like not have to like be right next to anything that wasn't one of them. Like I was trying to like be in the middle, I was trying to be secure and safe. No, they left me, except for the one that I was kind of like clinging onto. So the clown, so they all ran, and then the guy was in front of me, and I was the one stuck behind freaking stuff. So they all saw him, and like they were like, hey, what's up, what's good, like, blah, let's get a picture together, let me touch you. And so then the clown saw me, and so he came right up close to me, and I was like, hi, and I like tried to scoot around, and he followed me so close, like I could feel him breathing, and he did that weird little like slithery walk, And he followed us until we got to the school bus that was filled with dolls, but then there were like real people there. And so they'd just be like, so they'd sit, right? And then you'd be walking through, and then all of a sudden they'd be like, hi, my name's Tommy. And you'd just like, what? I was like, it's so, oh, it was freaky. Then we got out of the school bus. You had to go through the little straight thing with the tube spinning around you, so you think that you're like tilting. So we had to go through that. That was a fun time. I think I fell, and if I didn't fall, I stumbled at least twice trying to go through it, because nobody was moving. So we were just kind of like there, and I was like, oh no, oh no. And so then we had to go through this little maze of the thing in SpongeBob where he goes and he changes. It was like a bunch of those, but all connected, and there were black and white stripes, and then there were strobe lights, and then there were people that were on the roof, and they would just pop their heads and be like, what you doing? And you'd be like, where did you come from? Didn't like that either. So we did that. We got through that. My eyes hurt so bad. And like the thing is that it wasn't like a small little like, oh, like blink blink. It was like, it was like a little, you know? So that's how like bright it was. So we finally got out of that, and I don't really remember what happened. I just remember we were walking through thing. Oh my gosh. And the thing where it's like just two like bubbles, and you gotta like walk through the bubbles. It's like you're being born again, and I don't like it. Cause then like all of a sudden you'll be walking, and all of a sudden it'll feel like they're closing, and you're like, get me out of here. Just run. And then the last part of the maze was you had to go through a legitimate corn maze. And I knew from the very beginning that there were people in the maze, and they were gonna jump out and they were gonna scare me. Nothing could stop them from scaring me, because I'd already been scared like 3 times before. Not even 3, like 10 times before. And I was just gonna get scared. And I heard rustling, and I was like, something's gonna scare me, I know it. And so you could hear people screaming from like a ways away, kind of. And I was like, okay, maybe they're up there. And then I heard rustling, and I was like, all right, it's gonna scare me. And I didn't think it would scare me as much as it did. But I kept walking, and it jumped out, and it was a bunny mask, and it was this really tall guy, and he was jumping out going, and I went, ah, and I just wailed my arm out. I hit the guy in the face. Like, I had acrylics on. I think 2 of my acrylics came off from like just the force of like, ah! And then the guy was like, holy poop. Holy poop. And I was like, I'm sorry. He was like, no, it's fine. And then he just like ran back into the woods, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I just punched someone in the face. He was really chill. We didn't get kicked out. But so that's why I have a fear of haunted houses and people getting like that close to my face in costumes. I don't know if you're trying to kill me, because if you touch me, then it will probably be too late, you know? Yeah. So yeah. So that was my little Holly rant and a few embarrassing Halloween stories. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys at least giggled or smirked a little bit. Or you're like, you know what? Yes, this bitch is right. Clowns are crazy. Haunted houses are scary. People could kill me. So yeah, if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. Ching ching. And subscribe if you really liked it. And even if you hated it, you should still subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. I haven't done an outro in so long, I think I'm just gonna... Bye!